Be careful. A little downhill, getting a little racy on me here. Oh. Hello everyone, how we doing today? I can't tell you, I'm out for my ride like always. I've had a monstrous day of anxiety today. I'm not a person that ever really suffers from that kind of ailment, but I completely understand where people are coming from now. It has just been so much going on lately. There's no way not to feel the pressure. And it's really just starting to build. So today was one of those days where it boiled over. It started late last night trying to finish all that paperwork for the apartment. And I mean, I just was mesmerized at my desk and could barely work today. It was just too overwhelming. But I breathed, I made my way through it. It didn't feel very good, and it wasn't very fun, but we got to move on and do what we got to do, right? So I'm out, taking my ride, pulled out my camera, feel way better, even though I am not even close to satisfying all the obligations I have to take care of at the moment. I still just had to get out and breathe a little and clear my head. Otherwise, I think the anxiety would have been overwhelming and overcome me, but I don't care. I'm doing it. And it's funny because I noticed I got my camera out and I was even having second thoughts about coming out. And I said, screw that. I got my camera out and just started shooting. Just anything, everything. The road, my feet, signs, just shooting. And just that pacified me in a way. It really just helped me calm down and you know, find acceptance in what's going on. And it's very therapeutic, I think. You know, I think having a hobby is monstrously important. I gotta get back on the road for a minute. I'll join you again in a sec. Whew. That was something I forgot about. When they say the artist's tortured soul, yeah, I forget that whenever I'm being creative or pursuing something that has to do with acting or writing or anything in the arts, that there's these times where you get this overwhelming depression, and I guess that's just part of the entire creative process. And you know, like I said, I've been out of it for a long time, so just haven't felt that and experienced that, and it was just monstrously overwhelming today. I'm torn between things are getting better now with what I'm doing on YouTube, and things are kind of quieting down on my job, but not 100%. Got a lot going on in my son's life, got a lot going on coming up with my daughter, you know, balancing home and work, trying to be creative again starts to be a drain. Late nights, early mornings, a lot of emotion. I think that's it more than anything. Currently putting more emotional content into things that I do than I usually do. It's like, it becomes really ABC to run your life, right? You get up, you go to work, you feed yourself, you pay your bills, you play with your kids, you go out with your wife. You know, it's pretty remote control. It's autopilot in a way. But when you're pursuing artistic endeavors, it's so different, it's weird. You do all of that, but then you open yourself up in ways you usually don't. You know, you get excited when you used to let things not excite you too much. You get disappointed when things don't go perfect, when you used to just shrug that off completely. And then there's days like today where, you know, you question, do I want to do it today? Do I want to go out tonight? Do I want to turn that camera on? You know, it's a bad day. It's not one of my best days. You know, things started going sour 24 hours ago, and you know, I'm a big boy and I can push through it, but it's so much more difficult right now because I've left myself so open to wanting to experience things and to be happy and to be sad and to just, you know, reach out to other people and let them in my world. And things aren't the best, you know? And I'm the type of person that usually tries to cover all that up and just keep it inside, which I'm still doing, but, you know, I want to share it. I want to talk about it. I want to tell people how I feel, but it's so counterproductive in that traditional everyday life, you know? So I get it now. I understand where the struggling artist really feels bad, you know, where it's really bad. It's just, you know, you want to stay inside yourself. You just don't want to deal with it. You know you got your responsibilities, and you know you're going to make all that world happen, but, you know, personally, and I guess it's part of becoming artistic, being able to feel that and push through and turn that into something positive. Like today, just come outside and talk about it and ride around and try to push through it and shrug it off, but not just suck it up. You know, that I could do, that's no problem. Just wanting to still chase that, wanting to be creative and wanting to get this done. You know, I want that to be the focus. I have to feel bad. I have to feel bad, and then I have to work through it, and I'll feel better. You know, I'm headed to something tomorrow I ain't too thrilled about either, you know? It's a whole day in the office around people that, they're fine, they're nice, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be with them. I don't want to do that. You know, it's easier in my home office, you know, and I can deal with them in my own way from there, but just forced into the 10 hours of sitting by them, you know, fake chit-chat and, you know, focusing and pretending for it to be more difficult than it is just to be part of the status quo. I'm just really sick of all that already. Just really tired of all that. If I could make a living doing this, even if it was a minimum living, and still crank out the bills I have to cover, I would do it in a heartbeat, you know? I'm feeling a lot of love from the community, so it feels good. I'm never gonna stop now, but it's just one of them days, man. Thought I'd share that with you. Probably not one of the funnest things to turn into here, but it's real, man. It's what it is. It's how I'm feeling today. And so, thank you for listening. Let's ride out a little more, get behind the camera a little bit. That always kind of drives everything away. We'll catch up later on, see if we find something interesting. I'm looking for that bat house. I didn't forget. I keep my promises. I think I'm gonna make that the mission right now. Put in a couple of miles, do some backwoods, see if we find a bat house. Thought I seen some low-flying guys yesterday on the way in from my ride, so they're out. We'll find them. Got the markings of a bat trail. Is it possible? Could this be the entrance to the next bat house? We'll have to come back and check it out on a Friday night right around sunset. But I'm definitely marking it. I see all the markings of the bat people. Beer bottles, cigarette packs, empty fast food, all that kind of stuff that shouldn't be here. So, bat location number 2. I have to be completely honest with you. This particular sunset from this spot every day, I find it very calming. I don't know why. It's just always amazing. That's the Gulf over there, the Gulf of Mexico, about 2.5 miles away. So it's about sunset. We're heading into blue light time. And just filming that for a little bit is like a complete sedative for me, man. I'm ready to, you know, face the day again, you know. We're soldiers, baby. YouTube ain't easy life. Gotta take the hard knocks and the good ones together. I just come out of a bunch of good. Time to suffer a little hard. God, rough as hell being a creative person, man. Whoever said making movies, shorts, videos, art, any type of media is easy. It is selfless and painful. Why do we do this, people? Why? Well, as you guys may be able to tell, I'm in a much better mood. Thank you so much. Had a little fun, went out, little adventure on the bike, little adventure with the camera. Just really pulled me out of it talking with you guys, talked me through it. Made me remember exactly how this works. You know, it's a long, hard ride with a lot of emotion involved. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. Gonna keep doing this thing till I get really good at it and make super quality content for you guys. Gonna go and fulfill my obligations, like I said in my responsibility video. If you haven't watched it, go back and check it out. Looks like my neighbors are rolling in. I see gates opening. Yeah, this clown's coming through. Figures. Anywho, like I said, gonna go into the office tomorrow. It's office Thursday anyway, but tomorrow's an office Thursday. I gotta spend all day with them clowns, so won't be fun, but I'll bring my camera with me at the end of the day. I'll pick up like we always do. Won't be no bike rides, but I got some shopping and some things, some friends to go see, and if they're home, maybe I'll show you what it looks like to live out in Tampa. If not, I'm sure we'll come up with something good and fun to do. Either way, my friends, you know the drill. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Oh, on that note, been gaining a new subscriber every day this week. So thank you and welcome to all you new people that have joined me. We're almost hitting the mark of 10, you know, which is, I'm telling you, big, 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 big for me. So, you know, I can't wait to hit 10. But again, subscribe, tell your friends, tell them come subscribe. Love you. Have a great evening. See y'all tomorrow.